Alright, so I did my presentation on the Heart Attack Grill, which is in Las Vegas, Nevada. Caution, this establishment is bad for your health. The Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas, Nevada is the notorious restaurant which flaunts the sign with pride at their entrance. The restaurant was founded in 2005 by John Bosso, aka Dr. John, who isn't really an actual doctor. Here, the customers are patients, the waitresses are nurses, and the customers' orders are prescriptions. Customers are slipped into a patient's gown, and their order, which is taken by a waitress in a nurse outfit, is tied to their wrist. This is all in good fun, of course, due to the fact that nobody in the building is certified by the state of Nevada, or any state for that matter, to perform any medical practices or any of that. It's been somewhat controversial due to the fact that actual nurses and medical practitioners feel like they're being mocked. I actually heard about this shocking restaurant through an old health professor of mine, who he obviously wasn't an enthusiast about it, but he was interested in it just because they serve food that could possibly kill you. And so this led me to further research the restaurant myself, and it made me want to go and check it out next time I find myself in Vegas. As college students and human beings, we don't only love food, but we need it. Especially the type of food that pushes the envelope in taste, size, and as bad as it may sound, overall unhealthiness. That's not the kind that we need, but that's the kind that we pretty much enjoy. I'm sure everybody's wondering what makes this place so unhealthy, why it's still in business, and what would you be risking by eating here? Well, I might be able to help you figure some of that out. My first point, which is about what makes this place so unhealthy, is plain and simple, the food. And also the bad habits they promote and kind of glorify. The menu consists of 4 burgers: the single bypass burger, which has a half-pound patty and 5 unadulterated strips of bacon. Unadulterated meaning that the bacon wasn't drained of the grease when it was cooking in that fat and everything. And the menu continues with the double bypass burger, which has 2 half-pound patties and 10 strips of bacon. The triple bypass, which has 3 half-pound patties and 15 slices of bacon. And the quadruple bypass, which has 4 half-pound patties and 20 strips of bacon. And all the burgers also come with a slice of American cheese per patty, and red onion, sliced tomato, and their special sauce, their secret formula, I guess. And when you order your burger, you can't forget your flatliner fries. They're deep fried in pure lard, so you got to get those as well. And you can also have yourself a butterfat shake or just some good old high sugar sodas. And the sodas that they have there have real sugar. That's pretty cool. If you are of age, you can have yourself a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer and or Lucky Strike cigarettes with no filters. And for those not of age, the Heart Attack Grill is kind enough to offer some candy cigarettes. The cool thing is all the names are trademarked, so you can't go and try to bounce off their idea. And if the food isn't bad enough for you and your family, maybe the fact that they idolize unhealthiness is. If somebody manages to finish the quadruple bypass burger, they actually offer wheelchair service for free to get them from the table around what's in the car. And but that's not before being cheered and put out on a red carpet and having your picture taken by all the tourists and everybody there. And the next fact that I find the most shocking actually is anybody who weighs over 350 pounds gets to eat there for free as long as they weigh in before each meal. So that kind of setting you up. And yeah, also their hospital theme is trademarked just like all their food. And they actually have had restaurants shut down because they tried to copy them for it. And all this information about the unhealthy menu and the bad habits can be found on their website. They actually put it all up there. If they don't hide anything from you, they tell you straight out that it's terrible, but they're being sarcastic and telling you it's good and it's a good diet. And why is this place still around, one might ask? It's obviously not good for your health. In February of 2012, a customer actually had a heart attack while eating. Yeah, the guests all there thought that it was a joke and were taking pictures of them and everything. And the owner actually came out and said that, yeah, they have a morbid sense of humor, but it's not to that extent where they're going to be joking about a heart attack. And then actually, like 3 months later, in April, another guy happened to have a heart attack while eating. And I believe one of the main reasons that the grill is still in business is that burgers and fries are favored by the general public. It's plain and simple, and I mean, they're really juicy burgers, and everything's just oversized there, so it fills you up. And after all, who isn't going to want to eat at a place that has the most calorific burger, which is the quadruple bypass burger, and it has 9,983 calories. And the place is straightforward. Everybody that goes here knows that the place isn't good for your health. It says it before you walk in, so there are really no excuses. You can't say you didn't know about it. And the menu is simple with just burgers, fries, and drinks. That's literally it. It's like an In-N-Out, just oversized, you can say. They aren't your everyday burgers and fries, though, or you probably wouldn't be here much longer if you were eating that daily. I see that as what catches people's attention to want to come here and eat, but according to Dr. John, the founder of the Heart Attack Grill, he says he has a clientele whom is the avant-garde of nutritional risk takers, and his restaurant fuels the risks they seek. On the topic of risk, what would you be risking by eating here? Well, it would all come down to your normal diet and how close you currently are to a heart attack, because it can be assumed that one of these meals of a bypass burger with flatliner fries could be the bypass or flatline you're looking for. The single burger on their menu reaches almost 10,000 calories, which is like what a person is supposed to eat over the course of days. I think it's pretty obvious to know that you'd be putting your health at risk above anything else. Well, now you know what makes this place unhealthy: the food, why it's still around, the people, and the risk of indulging in a meal here, your health. All that unadulterated bacon, those flatliner fries, and high sugared sodas must be delicious, no doubt. But my heart, just thinking about it, it really hurts, and I can't wait to be there. Oh, I forgot. I'm really sorry about that. There's the actual front of it, and there's where it says if you weigh over 350 pounds, you can eat for free. There's their menu. No filter cigarettes. And that's their triple bypass burger. It's like the best close-up I can find. Yeah, it was good, right? And that's their quadruple bypass burger. Yes. And that could be you if you finish it.
Well, let me just double check here. Barbara, are you here? Well, let's see if we can do this. That doesn't work. How about Jordan, are you here?
Sorry, what? Yes.
Oh, I moved you, and you did a peer evaluation and oral evaluation?
Oh, no, I haven't done because
Did you just see the speech, or did you come in late?
I came in late.
Okay, so that doesn't help anyway. I was just looking for somebody who'd seen the speech to comment on it. Aaron, did you see the speech? Aaron's not here. Okay, that doesn't help at all. Well, apparently I'm the only one who's going to be able to tell you anything about the speech. Hang on a minute. Let me make a couple of notes here.
That place is on the Strip, or where at?
It's on Fremont.
Okay. It's like downtown Las Vegas, right? Yeah, I roll a big Mike, bro. He's free. And Mike can cook too, so he's all about it. He did, but he's still pretty big.
All right, Marcos, let me let me tell you what I thought about the presentation. I thought the topic was a good choice. You